I was raised in the church, always in the church. My mother was really adamant about making sure we went, and it was New England Baptist, a lot of legalistic kind of church, and everybody had to follow all the rules. But people would constantly say that the church just wants you for your money, for your tithes. And so it was always taboo to talk about the money. But everybody was expected to give their tithe, because if they didn't, the church would say, you're not giving your tithe. You have to give your tithe. My name is Chip Keener, and my family and I have been members of Severn Run for about 8 years. My focus is on sustainable architecture and multifamily, a better living environment, and we also have to incorporate accessibility, so people with wheelchairs, walkers, and things. So I've really focused on those two areas, making sure we have universal design and sustainable design in the multifamily architecture. In 2014, I left Grimm & Parker. I left the firm and went out on my own, and was scared. I mean, like stressed, scared. Like, I don't know if we can make it on our own, but I felt like I really had to give it a try, because the struggle here with the family was difficult. There was enough work to keep me busy, and it was me, and I partnered with somebody else who was a young architect, and we were doing work together. And then we were invited to that dinner that Severn Run hosted. We got the invitation, and I turned to Joy and I said, they're going to ask us for money. She's like, no, they're not. This is just a celebration for all of the efforts and the people who have been faithful to the church. I said, no, they're going to ask us for money. And we went to that dinner, and it was about the On the Road campaign, asking for us to participate and give more money. So my initial reaction was like, and I'm not sure if you want anybody knows, my initial reaction was like, no way, I'm not giving more money. I already give 10%, and so I was initially off-put by the request for this. And I thought about it, and I talked to Joy about it, and I prayed about it, and I said, why? I shouldn't be, because we are faithful givers, and they're trying to do something important. The On the Road campaign was to expand the campus, to reach out, to have more involvement with the community, or more facilities for the community. And that's all a good thing. And the more I thought about it, and talked about it, and prayed about it, I was like, they're only looking for a certain number of people to give a certain amount of money, and if we can just do, it wasn't even that much money, if we could just do that little bit more each month. And so I said, okay, we're gonna do it. And we did, and I don't know at what point the change happened, but it no longer became, oh, the church is just trying to take our money. It was probably a year after we started giving. The company work just started to, it was like a windfall. Just more and more jobs came in, more clients, people we'd never even heard of. It was all word of mouth, so we just kept getting more jobs. I started hiring more people. I went from just me to me and 3 employees, and the company revenue doubled last year, 100% increase. And it looks like through the next several quarters, it's just going to continue to increase like that. We have 18 projects on the books. There's another 10 in the pipeline for the rest of the year. There's way too much detailed information. You probably don't. Nobody's going to care what I'm talking about. It's just, there's so much work and so much potential for work that it's almost alarming at some points. I don't trust God enough, because I'm always nervous, stressed, scared that there's not going to be enough work, and I'm not going to be able to support my family. And that hasn't played out at all. Not even for a month. I mean, the work has always been there. We've always been provided for. And yet I keep thinking, at first I kept thinking, I got to take more jobs. I have to have more income. I have to make sure that the family, the insurance costs are astronomical when you're self-employed. Taxes and fees, and I've just constantly been nervous and stressed that I'm not going to have enough work. And yet there's no reason for that. I haven't seen any evidence that I won't have enough work now in the future. So I'm learning through this process to trust and to relax and just know that He is going to provide for us. I don't need to stockpile anything. I don't need to take every project that comes through the door. I don't need to stress every day about what's going to happen tomorrow, because He has been taking care of us for 4 years. It hasn't been an issue at all.